learn some signs for activities. The first activity we're going to learn the sign for is activity. So to make this sign, you have two C hands and you flip them down and move them. Activity. The next sign is for the word play. You have your two Y hands and you wiggle them. Play. Activity. Play. Activity. Play. Some signs for sports. So first of all, I'm going to teach you the sign for sport or competition. So you need your 10 hands and you put them together and wiggle them back and forth. This is sport or competition. Like if you go to your soccer tournament or your soccer match or your baseball game, this is the sign you would use. Sport, competition. A similar sign is a sign for game. So you keep your 10 hands and you do a fist bump with your 10 hands. Game. Game. So this could be like a game you play, like Chutes and Ladders or Trivial Pursuit or other board games, checkers, chess. Game. Game. Another sport many people enjoy is swimming. And the sign for swimming is very simple. You just pretend to swim. 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 The next sign we'll learn is a sign for skiing. To make the sign for skiing, you need your X hands. Remember, that's the hook. Flip them over and move them back and forth. Ski, skiing. Ski, skiing. A sport that many people enjoy, probably some of you, is playing soccer. To make the sign for soccer, you need your blade hands, and one blade hand kicks the other. Soccer. Soccer. This is as if you're kicking the soccer ball. Soccer. A sport that many people are watching right now is baseball because the World Series is coming up, which is very exciting for baseball fans. To make the sign for baseball, you just pretend to swing the bat. Baseball. 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 Another sport is basketball. To make the sign for basketball, you take your two hands and kind of bend the fingers. Basketball. 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 Many people enjoy watching football. I do. It's one of the highlights of the week for me to watch football. Some of you probably enjoy playing football. To make the sign for football, you need your 5 hands, and then they're going to run together. So you can imagine these are the football players on each team, and after they snap the ball, they run together. Football, football, football. A fun activity to do in the summer or fall when it's not raining or too cold would be roller skating or roller blading. So to do this, you need your two hands and you need to hook them again. Flip them over. This is for skating or roller blading. Skating, roller blading. Another thing you might enjoy doing at the park is riding a skateboard. To make the sign for skateboard, one arm is your ramp that you might see at a skateboard park. Then you need your U hand, and this is your person, and you're going to flip it over and move it down the ramp. Skateboard, skateboard, skateboard. Another activity many people enjoy is horseback riding. So you need both your hands again. One is the horse. Your two hand flipped upside down is the person. Horseback riding. Horseback riding. Horseback riding. Some of you may be involved in gymnastics. I know both of my daughters really enjoyed their gymnastics class. To make the sign for gymnastics, you need your U hands. One goes this direction, like the balance beam or the floor. The other one is your person, and that person's going to do a flip. Gymnastics. 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 A fun game that my family loves to play is a card game. So to make the sign for card game, you just pretend you're dealing those cards. Playing cards. Playing cards. Playing cards. Another activity many people enjoy is dancing. So this flat hand is going to be the dance floor. The two hand turned upside down is the dancer. And you swing it back and forth. Dancing. 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 Not outside doing activities, we are usually inside, and my children like to play certain computer games like Minecraft. So I wanted to teach you the sign for computer, and that sign is your flat arm and your C hand, computer. So this C hand bounces off your shoulder down to your wrist. Computer, computer, computer. And to play those games on the computer, you need an internet connection. To make the sign for internet, you need your 5 hands. Pull your middle finger down and then have them touch each other. Then you're going to turn it in a circle or move it in a circle. This is internet. 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 Another indoor activity when we aren't outdoors playing is to watch TV. So to do watch, you need your 2 hands. These are like your eyeballs. Watch TV. TV. Watch TV. indoors, we might also call a friend or call our parents or an aunt or uncle. The sign for telephone or call is to make the Y hand against your thumb is on your ear, your pinky's on your mouth. Telephone. Phone call. Telephone. Phone call. Many people enjoy music and singing, so I want to teach you the sign for music and sing and song. It's all one sign. So one hand goes like this, as if you're holding a book, and then this hand is your conductor hand. Music, sing, song. Music, sing, song. Let's learn some of the instrument signs that make music. The first one I want to teach you is the guitar. So to make the guitar sign, you pretend to hold the neck of the guitar, and your A hand strums the strings on the guitar. Guitar, guitar, guitar. Another instrument you might play would be the drums. So you need your A hands and pretend to play the drums. Drum, drum, drum. You might also play the piano or the keyboard. And this is the sign for playing piano or playing the keyboard. Playing piano, playing the keyboard. A lot of people like music, even ones who can't play an instrument. So they'll often listen to music on the radio. To make the sign for radio, you're kind of mimicking a headphone set, and you have just claw hands. Radio, radio. You might see some people make this sign with R's, radio, but more often than not, it's probably just your claw hands. Radio, radio. Another activity people enjoy doing is taking pictures or photography. To make the sign for pictures or photography, you just pretend to have a camera and click the camera. So this would be the sign for pictures, photography. Pictures, photography. Another activity that's fun to do with your family and friends is to go see the movies. To make the sign for movie, you hold up one hand, so this is like the movie screen. The other hand is your 5 hand all spread out, waving like this. And that's to show the light flickering on the screen. Movie, movie, movie. Art and drawing and painting is another activity that people enjoy. So to make the sign for art, you need this hand out as if it's your paper or your easel. Your other hand has an eye, that's like your pencil or your brush, and you pretend to draw. art, art, art. The activity you're learning right now is sign language, so I thought it'd be important for you to know how to say sign language. First, you need your pointer fingers, and then you roll them around each other toward your body. This is the sign for signing. Signing. Next, you need both hands to make L's, and you wiggle them apart. Language. This is the sign for language. Then you put those two signs together and you have sign language. Sign language. Sign language. Many of us enjoy watching NASCAR racing or Formula car racing, so I wanted to show you the sign for driving. And to make the driving sign, you just pretend to drive. Drive. Driving. Now this is a directional sign, so you can drive this way, you can drive down a hill, you can drive up a hill, but you always pretend to have your hands on the wheel. Drive, drive. Another activity that we're getting ready for at our house are a couple of birthdays. So let's learn the sign for birthday. And it's made up of two signs. First is a sign for birth. So put a hand out here, like when a mommy's tummy is pregnant. Hand here, and your other hand on your tummy, and then it moves out to meet it. Birth. 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 The sign for day is like this, and then your hand goes down. This is pretending to be the sun up in the sky, and then it goes down throughout the day until you get to nighttime. Day. Day. So let's put those two together. Birthday. Birthday. Then you can have a birthday party. The sign for party is to make your P hands. Remember that your P hands are the K flipped over, and then you make them dance. Party. 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 Now we can sign birthday party. Birthday party. Birthday party. Birthday party. I hope you've enjoyed learning these activity signs and that you'll practice them so when I talk to you on the computer, you'll be able to show me all of the activity signs that we've learned. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.